Do you guys want to get more FPS? Are you guys receiving less FPS in Fortnite this season? Don't you guys worry if your game is stuttering, if you're having a difficult time. This video is a guaranteed way on how you guys will be able to get loads of FPS in the game. Before I go any further, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like, because this video is a definite way to get more FPS of Fortnite this season. And also make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel with your notifications turned on, because my job would be to help you guys out in getting the best FPS possible, because once you guys are done watching this video, you guys will be enjoying Fortnite forever. So make sure you guys turn on the notification bell and help us reach to 350,000 subscribers, because guess what, like once we reach 350,000 subscribers, I have loads of gift codes with me that I will be giving out to you guys. So make sure you guys watch the full video and help us reach our milestone. With that being said, let's jump on to today's video. And so let's begin our tutorial. Before I begin the tutorial, make sure you guys go ahead and create a system restore point, because if you guys mess up on any of these settings, you guys will always have an option to come back. So what do you guys do? You click on to your start and then click on system restore, right click on this, create a restore point like this, go over here. It will tell you all the available drives. So C drive, G drive, make sure the protection is on, click on configure. If it is off, turn it on from here, and then click over here to create a system restore. So once you click over here, the system restore will begin. Mine is already done, so make sure you do this process before we go any further. And also, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a folder and the links will be added in the description. You can choose either of the download links, and that folder is going to contain all these files. These files are very important. You don't have to install anything. These are just simple settings in your registry, which is going to help you improve the performance of your game and help you boost FPS in Fortnite Chapter 2. Well, if you guys have the time, I'd ask you guys to make a fresh reinstall of Fortnite Chapter 2, because in Chapter 2 all the new files were added in and it was just a fresh copy of Fortnite. But again, if I were you, what I have done for myself is I have done a complete fresh reinstallation of Fortnite Battle Royale. So for that, all I have done this, I've clicked on library like this, okay, and over here click on these three dots right over here, select Fortnite, and then click on uninstall, and then reinstall Fortnite. Now this might solve a lot of problems for a lot of people, but again, I recommend doing this if you guys have a great internet connection and if you guys have time to spare to reinstall the game. Again, also, to freshly reinstall the game, you need to go over here, go to your run command by pressing the Windows and R key, or else coming down over here and then choosing run to use this run app. Over here we are going to type percentage app data percentage and then click on enter. Once you guys do that, there will be a big option there will be a big window that will pop up. So you need to go all the way back to app data, click on local, then come over here and find Fortnite. So press Fortnite over here and delete this whole folder, which is called as save. So go over there and delete it, because when you install Fortnite back again, a new Fortnite settings directory will be formed again at that same spot. So make sure you guys do these two simple steps. Next step that I'm going to tell you guys is just to update your graphics card driver. If you have an Nvidia GPU and AMD GPU, the links will again be in the description. Now let's move on to our next process. I hope you guys have downloaded the folder that I have added in the description. You guys can use either of the two download links if it doesn't work for you guys. So over here, first file that you got to start is this one right here, which says Ultimate Performance. So once you click over here, there will be like something written over there on your notepad. So what you guys got to do, you need to copy this whole thing right like this, copy it. All right, then go to your start, then type CMD like that, and you guys will see command prompt. Now run this as an administrator like this, and then press yes. Then go ahead and make sure you guys are running this as an administrator. Click on this thing and press enter. Now what is that going to do is that it is going to give you guys better power performance on your laptop or on your PC. So if you go to your start and type power options, this menu will appear. And by default, only balanced mode, high performance, and a power saver performance will be there listed. But you won't see an option for ultimate performance. So once you do this method of putting this in the CMD, you guys will see an option of ultimate performance. So go ahead and select the ultimate performance so that your device gets all the juice that it requires to run all the amazing, great application, heavy applications without any problem. Next thing that we are going to go ahead is we are going to go ahead and click on this file right over here which says start this. So this is a registry file, so go over there and just go ahead and double click it, click on continue, and boom, there you have it. Now if you guys are wondering what this is, click on edit and you will see that this is just a registry file just to turn off the game DVR, which is just a feature by Microsoft which causes a lot of lag in the game. So if you guys want to do this manually, go ahead and go to run by pressing the Windows R command. Then over here, go ahead and type regedit. Very simple. Click on yes. There you have it. So now there are two things. Okay, let me just go all the way over here. Boom, there you have it. So we are going to look for HKey current user, right? Then we're going to go to system, and then we're going to go to game configuration, game config store. Over here, you guys will be seeing game DVR enabled. You guys can go ahead and manually modify this and turn it into a big 0. Now we are going to do the second step by using the second folder which says start this. Now you do that, press yes, yes, okay, done. Now this is another game DVR registry which is hidden deep inside the registry. So we're going to go to run, go to regedit, or else you guys can use the start command. Type registry editor, and from here you need to go to HKey local machine. Boom, then go to software like this right over here. Go to Microsoft, super easy and simple. Microsoft policy manager. So you're gonna press P on our keyboard and it's gonna tell us where the policy manager is. This is the policy manager. So we're gonna come over here, we're gonna go to default. After going to default, we're gonna select application management. As you guys can see, application management. Over here, you guys are going to see allow game DVR. You guys are going to see this value. Click on modify. Then make this 0. This should be turned 1, but then turn it into a 0 if that is 1. There you have it. Now moving over to the next help. This is another folder that you got to start. This is called as the game command line. So now for this, these are some just gibberish things that you guys wouldn't understand. So what do you guys do? You start your Epic Games launcher. Alright, boom. There you have it. It will look something like this. Now, all you need to do is just go to your settings, right? And you click on Fortnite like this. There will be two boxes. Auto update Fortnite, additional command line arguments. This will be unticked. So go over there and tick that option. Now, what you guys got to do? You need to go to your task manager. So right click on the taskbar and then click task manager. Okay, it should be on fewer details. It might look something like this, so click on more details, click on performance like this, and over here you need to look for the logical processors. As you guys can see over here, it says base speed, sockets, cores, and logical processors. So over here you guys can see logical processors. I've got 16, so this is the number that you'll be looking for. Now this logical processors for you might be 2, 4, 8, 16, 12. So you got to take this number 16. All right, mine's 16. So what I'm going to do is that we're going to take the command line, this file right over here, game command line. We're going to start this and we're going to remove this 8 and make it into 16. Okay, whatever the number that you will have, you need to replace 8 with that number. So once you are done, you need to go ahead and copy this, go to your Epic Games directory that I showed you guys, and paste this whole thing over here. Boom, there you have it. I pasted it, and this is like my 16, so I have put 16. Once you guys have pasted this, close this option thing, go back, and you guys can launch Fortnite just like that. And it will help you utilize, it will help the game utilize a better performance in the game because you're allowing it to use all the threads in the game. Now, the next step is again very easy. You guys are going to see another folder which says main settings CFG. Let me just minimize everything. So it will have 3 folders. So what you do is copy these 3 folders, click on start, all right, then go to run, type run, all right, and over here you type percentage app data percentage, all right, then go a little bit back, go to app data, local, Fortnite, saved, go to config, Windows client, and over here, all the 3 files that you have copied, copy and paste it right over here. Click on replace the files in the destination. I've already done it for myself, so you don't have to do it again. So basically what that is going to do is just like, tweak up your in-game settings to the likely of your computer, like whatever your computer would love, it will do that. Next fix that we are going to go ahead. So the next fix that we are going to do is right click over here and then go to Nvidia control panel. Now this is only for people having an Nvidia graphics card. So click over here, the Nvidia control panel. Wait for a couple of seconds for the menu to pop up. It will be popping up on your screen. Boom, there you have it. Go to the first setting under 3D settings. It will say adjust image settings with preview. Click on use my preference emphasizing and slide the slider all the way to your left, which says performance. Then come down to manage 3D settings and copy these settings that I am showing you guys right now. Image sharpening, ambient occlusion, anisotropic filtering, anti-aliasing, FXAA, anti-aliasing gamma correction on. I'll tell you the option which should be turned on, rest should be off. Anti-aliasing mode off, CUDA GPUs all, DSR factors off, low latency mode off. Make sure you guys are watching the full video. Multi-frame sampled AA off, OpenGL rendering auto select, power management mode prefer maximum performance, shader cache on, texture filtering on, texture filtering negative LOD bias allow, texture filtering quality high performance, texture filtering trilinear optimization on, threaded optimization on, turn triple buffering off, vertical sync off, virtual reality pre-rendered frames 1. So that is what you need to do right over here. Now the next step would be to start your game. Go to your settings like this, make sure everything is off like this. View distance can be also near or epic, VSync off, motion blur off, show FPS, you can turn this on or off. Full screen, display resolution depending on your monitor, frame rate unlimited. So we're gonna go ahead and click on apply. Now make sure all these settings are there. Now the resolution might change depending on the size of your monitor. We're gonna go to the 5th tab. Make sure the sound quality is on low, 3D headphones is off, because there are certain times when the enemies are gonna hit you, you might get some stutter. So make sure these 2 options are turned off and low, like this. Now with that done, we are going to move over to the other applications that you run with Fortnite, which is Discord. So again, if you guys are running Discord while you guys are playing the game, it will be difficult for the game to get a lot of FPS. So I'm going to tell you how you guys can run Discord along with Fortnite, so that in Fortnite you guys can get a lot of FPS and also Discord running in the background. So I know this is something that you guys never heard of, but then I'll show you guys the reason I do it. So once you have your Discord on, so go down to your settings, then scroll all the way down to appearance, and scroll again down and turn off your hardware acceleration. Now your hardware acceleration would be turned on by default, so make sure you turn this off to get the maximum performance in the game. Now the next step would be to again go to your run. You're gonna go to run, and we're gonna type %temp % and hit enter, and we're gonna see a lot of files. So we're gonna select all of them, press shift delete all of them. But for the files that are not being deleted, we're gonna go ahead and click on skip. These are the remaining files which is stored on your computer in the form of cache. So go ahead and remove these files altogether. Other few recommendations that I can give you is to use CCleaner to again clean up your waste memory files. Next, go ahead and put some thermal paste, and the next step would be to put some thermal paste on your processor, remove the sync fan, the coolant, and then you guys are going to see the processor, put the thermal paste on it, and then put the fan back on, and that will help you again with your stuff. Again, with the use of CC Cleaner, you guys can go ahead and disable the startup applications. Go ahead and disable it right now to get more FPS in Fortnite Chapter 2. I hope these tips that I just gave you is going to help you guys in getting a lot of FPS, to boost your FPS, to stop stutter, to stop lag, to fix your FPS in Fortnite Chapter 2, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching today's video. With that being said, I'm going to be catching you guys soon. With that being said, peace out and check out the videos appearing at the end of the screen right now.